Would be nice if that was gold, because pretty loud and sounds like a bigger target. Oh, you're joking, it is a nugget. Oh, wow. That actually sounds like another signal right next to it. That'll be another nugget. Welcome back to another hot summer detecting day in the Pilbara here. I've already made it to my destination. Lately there's not much mucking around in the mornings if I want to beat the heat in the middle of the day. So I try and get up early and head out early. The detector has already started up. Let's go and find some gold. It's been about half an hour and I finally got my first signal of the day. The detector only picks it up in normal. The signal is not there in difficult, but I'll give it a dig anyway. You never know. I kept on pushing the target around the hole for a while and now I'm giving up. It seemed to have disappeared now. It's probably stuck on my magnet. I can't tell if it was. It sounded like it was only a very tiny piece of metal and now it's gone. So I don't think it was a nugget. But we'll keep looking. So this is something I look out for. That is the rock bar, the bedrock sticking out in this big sandy creek here. You're probably wondering what I'm doing with the 6000 here and why I'm not taking the 7000 to detect deeper ground. It's just a matter of how much energy I have for the day. I have been taking the 6000 for the last few weeks because it is so hot. It just drains the energy out of me, and whatever can make my detecting side of life easier, I will definitely take advantage of, which is, in this case, the lighter detector with a small coil. I can swing it a lot longer than the heavier 7000, although it probably would be the better machine in a spot like this. So that's why I'm only concentrating on the shallow bits in this creek here, the rock bars. That'll be rubbish, I think. I'll dig it anyway. The first decent signal of the day. Oh, we are on decomposing bedrock. Could be interesting. That's where I hit the ground with my last pick hit. And that's clay or decomposing bedrock here. Interfering a bit with the detector. We only got a rusty piece of tin out of this, so I might have to have a quick break in a shady spot back there. I've been detecting for an hour and a half now. This is the first break I'm having. I'll give my body 5 minutes before I move on, because you gotta be careful in the heat, you know? There's no point of me sitting here somewhere with heat exhaustion. The next people are probably an hour and a half away from here. No gold yet, but we'll change that. That was a close call. In that log there's a bee's nest, a hive. And I was just detecting the rock bar down below this burned out log. And then I heard the noise, I looked, and I could see them all sitting there. That was lucky. Wouldn't be my first encounter with stinging insects around in the gold fields. Well, one or two in the lip. The rest in my neck, under the shirt here, and in my hand. Yeah, great. I'm going back down, I'm turning around. There's no gold in this one here. I'm not sure if you can see it. I had to dig a bit, but I finally found the footage of where I got stung by hornets in the middle of nowhere in Cape York. It really doesn't feel that it's part of my body anymore. Luckily, I didn't show any major allergic reactions, which is why I continued detecting. It took a while, but we're finally onto another promising sounding signal here in the main creek. It's just jammed against the wall here, just downstream of a little gully that runs in. Oh, it's a shotgun pellet. Oh, I was really hoping for a nugget here. Still no gold. It's a drone! And I'm thinking, what big rubbish could that be? Expecting something in there. I found a drone! Out here? That is unusual. How odd. I wonder if I can retrieve the footage on here and find out who it belongs to. There should probably be an SD card in here somewhere. Let's find a shady spot. Let's investigate this a bit further. Well, there are a few wires loose here, so I don't think it's still operational. The question is, where is the SIM card in here? It's just more wires and cables. Yeah, it looks like this drone is bugged. But maybe somebody came out here, filmed a bit of footage and would be happy to get the SD card back. But where would the card be? It's pretty damaged. It's lost the wing, all the wings are bent. It's cracked here. I think I found the input for the loose wire here. And now that the camera is turned around the right way, I can see a little slot here, which could have been for a SD card. But I can't see anything in there. So I think the SD card is lost.
I'm currently caretaking a mining camp. My tasks are pretty simple. Keep the chooks and plants in the garden alive. This place is very remote and it's a pretty good temporary base in which I can find shelter during the hot summer heat or during the rain. In the meantime, I spend, of course, as much time swinging the metal detector as I can on the search for gold.
No gold yesterday, but that's alright because it's been going like that. One day went without gold and the next day I found gold. So in theory it should be a good day today, and hopefully by the end of the day we're gonna see a few nuggets. I'm working my way from burn patch here to the next burn patch, and right amongst the spinifex here I'm getting this loud signal. I'm not digging with my pick, instead I'm using a plastic scoop here, because if it's a nugget I don't want to scratch it, because it's only a shallow target. I should be able to get it out like that, and there is shallow gold in this area. Would be nice if that was gold, because it's pretty loud and sounds like a bigger target. Oh, you're joking, it is a nugget. Oh, wow. That'll go over a gram, I think. Unreal. That's what I mean. The gold is shallow in this area. And although it sounded like rubbish, it turned out to be gold. This is awesome. Just because I ended up in the spinifex here. Beautiful worn nugget. I was slowing down in this spot because of all these big water-worn quartz rocks, which are pretty much covering the whole area around here. So indicators are there that this is an old riverbed and it deposited the water-worn rocks here and also the nuggets with it. Shallow gold, I like it. I'll plot the waypoint into my GPS as usual, because then I can work around the area here and I can always have a reference back to this spot here, just in case I don't pick up any gold in the surrounding area. But yeah, definitely I'm gonna start circling around here. I'll keep you updated once I get the next signal. So I'm gonna take this as a good omen. First target of the day. I've been detecting for about an hour. The detector hasn't even made a beep yet. So first target of the day, and it turned out to be gold. I'm feeling good about today. Hopefully it'll keep going like that. That is actually another signal. I thought it was just noisy. That actually sounds like another signal. Where's the hole? Here. Right next to it. Nice. That'll be another nugget. And it's still in the hole. Maybe not as big as the first one, but I'm still gonna call it a nugget. There it is. Close to half a gram. Quiet. There you go, second piece of gold already. How awesome is this? Oh. So right next to each other, I got two pieces of gold. So now I'm gonna change the settings of the detector. I'm gonna tune it a little bit more sensitive, just in case there are more nuggets buried down deeper, which I wouldn't hear with my current settings. So I'll see how that goes, and hopefully we'll find another one here. Have a look at this. Hole after hole after hole, and it continues up that way, all across this flat here, and even through there. So many detector holes. And I just walked onto this area wondering what they would have gotten off here, and now I ended up with a clear signal. Didn't get any more gold around the other two nuggets, so hopefully we got another spot here. This material is dark red, and it almost looks like little holes in there, which could mean that's an old anthill, which does go off on the detector. Gone. Just noisy ground. So I followed the system all the way down to the mouth, detected around there. Now I'm coming back up on the other side of the bank and I can see the tree where I found those 2 nuggets early on. So I'm gonna cross this gully again and then I'll have a look around the old gold spot from a few hours ago. Not many targets, I haven't got any rubbish yet. The humidity is taking out of me a little bit, but hopefully we'll get another piece here for our efforts. I made it back to the quad and I've had enough for today. The flies are harassing me badly and it's too hot to wear the fly net, so I constantly wipe the sweat out of my eyes and that's just not possible with the fly net, so it's too hot for it. That's why I put up with the flies instead. Let's get out of here and head back to the camp, put the nuggets on the scales and see what I ended up with. Before we have a closer look at the nuggets, I thought I'd give you a look at this drone. In this slot here, it looks like it's the size of a SD slot where the card goes in. So there's nothing in there, it's missing. So unfortunately, I won't be able to retrieve any data and try and find to locate the owner. But the drone is pretty buggered. It wouldn't work anymore. There's dust and sand coming out. It's broken on all sides. I don't even think it's a very expensive drone because I'm not familiar with this brand at all. Hopefully I can break the cycle of only finding gold every second day. So tomorrow would be a day without any gold if it keeps going like that, but hopefully we'll turn it around and I'm gonna give it a go tomorrow anyway. I'd be happy if you guys want to follow along again. Please subscribe if you do, that way you don't miss out on any future videos. The wind is picking up, that probably means that the storms are closing in here. We ended up with 2 beautiful pieces. They actually look very similar. And it wouldn't surprise me if back in the day they would have been one piece because I found them so close together. So I'm glad that nobody has swung his coil over that particular spot yet. I'd love to know what you think how much these ones are. I'm gonna say 1.3 grams in total. I'm gonna start with a smaller one here and I'm gonna say 0.3 of a gram. Almost 0.5 of a gram, 0.48. That's a little bit bigger than I thought, so hopefully it'll be the same with the bigger piece here, and I'm gonna say 0.95 of a gram. I'll take that back off. Oh, well, lucky I can see it here. And we've got 1.24 grams in this one. Awesome. So both together they weigh 1.7 grams. Awesome. Isn't that lucky? The nuggets around here are a lot more compressed what they look like. Probably because they are water worn. Yeah, definitely that area has got still more potential. I'll head back out there again. I'll be filming pretty much every day now, editing as well, so there's gonna be videos coming and hopefully more gold and bigger gold as well. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, guys. Stay safe out there and then I'm gonna see you in the next one.